What began as a march by thousands of protesting students toward the Jharkhand assembly turned tense as police used force to stop the demonstrators from reaching the state assembly. As the protesters moved closer to the state assembly, police used water cannons to disperse them. When the protesters breached the barricades, police used Lathicharge. Tear gas was also fired as the police tried to stop the march. Several protesters were injured in the police action. Despite this, thousands of protesters continued their march toward the assembly.
The confrontation came as the students' agitation entered its 17th day. The protesters have been demanding action over alleged irregularities in various government recruitment examinations in the state. Student leader Devendra Nath Mahto, who has been on a fast, also joined the march. He arrived in an ambulance as the protesters headed towards the assembly. The assembly march came a day after the Jharkhand government agreed to cancel 3 examinations, including the preliminary examination of the 14th JPSC Combined Civil Services. 3 members of the Jharkhand Public Service Commission also resigned on Sunday. The government's decision followed talks with representatives of different groups of protesting students. 2 major factions of the movement, the JPSC-JSSC Reform Manch and the JPSC-JSSC Abhyatri Nyaya Manch, participated in the discussions. But despite the government agreeing to cancel 3 examinations, the students continued their agitation and marched towards the assembly. Earlier in the day, former Chief Minister and leader of opposition Babulal Marande and others were detained after staging a sit-in outside the Chief Minister's residence. They were demanding a CBI probe into the alleged examination irregularities. Babulal Marande said opposition MLA wanted to meet the Chief Minister over the issue. According to him, they were stopped at the Chief Minister's residence and were not allowed to enter. He said they then planned to raise the issue in the assembly, but were again prevented from doing so and were instead detained. So, the students' march to the Jharkhand assembly has now turned into a confrontation with the police. Water cannons, tear gas, and Lathicharge were used as protesters tried to move past barricades towards the assembly. Several protesters were injured, and despite the government agreeing to cancel 3 examinations, the students have continued their protest. With the agitation now in its 17th day, the police action during the assembly march has added another major flashpoint to the ongoing students' movement in Jharkhand.